Good day from the one and only Coach K on this Soulful Saturday. Hope that your weekend is going well. I'm motivated. I'm excited on this Saturday. I just want to pop in just to share something with you. Always have my talks and my downloads with God. And this morning he began to speak and he began to say, Keisha, be okay with your way. Be okay with your way. Be okay with your way. And he began to continue to download. And I want to share that same encouragement. I want to share that same motivation. I want to share that same inspiration with somebody on today. Be okay with your way. If it's the long way, be okay with it. If it requires you to start back over again, be okay with your way. If your way calls for you to have less supporters than somebody else, be okay with it. If your way causes you to not mount up to what other people feel that you should be, or even if they misunderstand you in some way, form, or fashion, be okay with your way, because your process is your process. It is not going to look like anybody else's process. God is taking you through because he knows you more than you. He knows the things that you need to break. He knows the things that you need to separate from. He knows your areas of weaknesses. He knows even the things that the idols that you have in your life. So he knows what you need to endure. He knows what you need to go through in order to fulfill your process and the purpose over your life. Be okay. Be okay with your way. If you have to walk alone, be okay with your way. If you have to distance yourself from people, if you have to sit by yourself sometimes, be okay with your way. Because in the end, I promise you, on the other side, there is something so marvelous, so amazing waiting for you. I just want to share this. There was a time, and I was just thinking about this. There was a time when I had discounted myself, something I really wanted. I discounted myself. I was so mad. But now, God has given me a chance. He's put me back in the circle. And here's the thing. I discounted myself. I thought I was a failure. But God has now given me another chance. And the second chance around is better than the first. It's better than the first. So I say to somebody on today, be okay with your way. You may have to start over again, maybe several times, but be okay with your way. There is something that God wants to give you. There's something that he wants you to download. There's something that he wants to teach you. There's some lessons that he wants you to grab onto, because he will not give it to you ahead of time, because he wants to make sure that you can properly handle that thing, that you're going to handle it with care, because it's fragile. And as I began to adjust my camera, I was going to position it so it would take the butterfly out, but then something said, keep the butterfly in. And then I began to look at the processes of a butterfly. And see, the processes of a butterfly, first, there's an egg. And beside the egg, I put, there is a call, there is a gift, there is a talent, there is something, there's a passion that has been built inside of us, inside of you. But then the second process is there's a caterpillar. And when I began to look at the caterpillar process, it says the caterpillar grows quickly. That's that desire. That's the bubbling in your stomach. That's all of the downloads. And that's what the development of the passion begins to just add and add and add. And God just begins to give and give and give. And then we get to the emerging of a butterfly. And that's the stage where we become equipped. That's the stage where we're taught. That's the stage where God has us sitting, listening, and waiting well. Because when we reach that last stage of becoming a full adult butterfly, that's the finished outcome of what he was trying to do for us, through us, and in us the whole time. And you can look back and say, my God, look at what he did in me. My God, look at what I had to go through. My God, look at the breaking that had to happen. Look at the things that had to fall off. Look at the things that I had to push through, the level of resilience it took to make it to this place, the butterfly. One day you're going to become an awesome butterfly, man, woman, boy, girl, child, youth, young adult, someone old, someone young. You are going to become an awesome butterfly. Keep believing in yourself and be okay with your way. Lastly, I ask, do you have my books? Do you have my books? Pain, Prayer, Pain, and Purpose. Pain, Prayer, and Pain, Prayer, and Purpose. Pain, Prayer, and Purpose. Seeking a Breakthrough. I wrote this book in July. It was published July 10th of 2018. July 10th of 2018. Pain, Prayer, and Purpose, and it shares my background of who I am, and it leads up into the day that I lost my 14-year-old son to domestic violence, October the 19th of 2015. And secondly, this one, Pain, Prayer, and Purpose. Pain, Prayer, and Purpose, a motivational guide for women seeking a breakthrough. But let me plug this in. Men have read it and also said they were blessed too. This is just a motivational guide, just to get you through and to start and to ignite your healing journey, some self-reflection, some self-discovery, and some self-awareness of where you are and what you need to do in your life to get to the place that you may desire to be. And this book was published November the 1st of 2020. So go grab your books. Both books can be found on Amazon. Very, very reasonable in price. Here's why I am telling you to go get the books. Because there's some things that are coming up in a couple of months. And I want you to be caught up. I want you to be caught up. I want you to be caught up with my story. Because we moving on. We moving on. We moving on. We moving on. So I want you to play catch up now while you got the chance to find out the story, who I am, what I've been through, all of those wonderful things, why my passion is so high, where God has me, why I desire to help others heal, why I'm so passionate about this thing. You'll find it everywhere. You'll find it in my books. If you go to my Facebook ministry page, Pain, Prayer, Purpose, and Passion. That's what I was trying to say at first. Pain, Prayer, Purpose, and Passion. If you go to my ministry page, you'll see tools and resources and tips to help you through your healing journey, your self-discovery journey, to bring some self-awareness in your life. But if you definitely go to YouTube at Coach K Jenkins, Woman of Transition, you'll be able to go way back, way back, way back, way back, and see your girl when she was pushing, when she was going through. Here I am today, 10 years later, excited, motivated, inspired, and passionate about doing what God has called me to do. So be okay. Be okay with your way. God got you. Be blessed and have an awesome, wonderful, terrific, amazing Saturday.